This story is about two things: the girl with the most amazing smile and the dangerous lie that I chose to believe. I was a naive college kid, hopelessly infatuated with a girl I was too scared to speak to. My heart was so full of her, I could only manage an anonymous poem on a friendship card. When she found out it was me, she just smiled and said, "You should have approached directly, I won't eat you." But our little romance never got a chance to start. She suddenly vanished from university. And then, a few months later, I heard the whisper she had gotten pregnant, and in her depression, she had committed suicide. I believed it. I cried, and I carried that guilt for 2 years, convinced I should have been there for her. And that's when the lie shattered. I was taking a friend to the emergency room, and when I looked up at the nurse assigned to him, it was the ghost of my past. It was her. She smiled, and my entire world stopped. The girl I had mourned for 2 years was alive, and she was standing right in front of me. This is a story about a girl, a lie, and the years of pain it caused. In my second year of college, there was this girl, super cute. She had a wonderful smile that could light up the whole campus. She just seemed full of life. Like me, many others in our class, even the entire university, were captivated by her. I, however, was just another face in the crowd. We never actually spoke, just exchanged smiles when we passed each other sometimes. Then came Friendship Day. The cultural team had set up a system. You could buy a card, write a message, and they'd deliver it. My chance, I thought, to finally tell her how I felt without actually having to talk to her. I bought a card, wrote a simple poem, talked about her beautiful smile, how she should stay just the way she is, how truly gorgeous she was. And no, I didn't write my name. I was too scared. I don't know how that cultural team worked, but a few days later, a friend from the team called me out in the hallway. He introduced me to her, telling her I was the one who sent the card. My face turned crimson. She just smiled. "That was a nice card," she said. "You should have approached directly. I won't eat you." She made me comfortable. She was used to the attention. I wasn't, but in that moment, I felt like I was truly in love with this amazing girl. We never became good friends, but we'd exchange words when we crossed paths. Then, after a few days, she stopped coming to university. I inquired, but no one seemed to know anything concrete. It wasn't until my last year that I overheard the whispers. She got pregnant. She committed suicide. Just hearing those words made me break down right there. My infatuation was long over, but the pain, the thought of her suffering, it was crushing. If there's one fault amongst us Indians, it's how judgmental we can be. We cook up stories, assume the worst, and our words can push someone already suffering into deeper despair. I felt that acutely. I felt I should have been a better friend, should have stayed in touch, shared my feelings. My stupid heart, I wished, could have taken away her pain. I was naive. I was stupid. I didn't say any of those things. A couple of years later, I was preparing for my GMAT. A friend got into an accident, and I rushed her to the hospital. My mind was on her, on getting her help. I wasn't expecting what happened next. And guess what? My heartbreak from college, the one who was supposedly dead, was my friend's attending nurse. Just imagine the emotions: shock, disbelief, a flood of relief, and confusion. She saw me. She smiled. We spoke briefly while she attended my friend, then more in the corridor. She was still the same, still radiant despite everything. I asked her out right there. She giggled, saying, "You've become more confident now." She agreed to meet on her week off. We met. I asked her what happened, her story. It was heartbreaking. She had been involved with a professor, was forced into sex, got pregnant, and her child was born premature and didn't survive. She survived. She changed colleges, studied to become a nurse, rebuilt her life piece by piece. When I got home, it hit me hard. I had assumed everything based on a rumor. I had unnecessarily gone through so much pain. But worse, I hadn't been there for her when she truly needed friends. Assuming without proof is a dangerous, terrible thing. We met regularly after that until one day, she told me she was leaving India for good. She said I had been a good friend. I confessed my feelings. She said she liked me too, but couldn't take any more emotional pain. I didn't stop her. She left, not to come back until this day. She was active on Facebook for some time. Then she deactivated her profile. That's all. A fading digital memory. I still long to see her smile. That's all I want. I wanted her once, but I lost her twice.